I remember this truck that would sell tteokbokki. It used to be in front of my old work in Gangnam. If you see the people near the truck, they're always panting back and forth. So I think a lot of people like tteokbokki for the spiciness. But did you know the original tteokbokki, it's called Gungjung Tteokbokki, which we're gonna make today, was not spicy at all. It's actually soy sauce based, and this was what was served to the king during the Joseon Dynasty. It's another royal court banchan. Fancy schmancy. As I get older, I think my ability to handle spice is getting lower and lower. So this tteokbokki is much more appealing to me. All right, we're gonna start off with some beef, some thinly cut beef. If you're at the mart, look for some shabu shabu cuts. At my local market, there was this Hanu beef, which was on sale. Hanu is like the Korean version of Kobe beef. Let's do about 300 grams. If you're vegetarian, you can also use button mushrooms because we want it to soak in this marinade. 2 tablespoons of soy sauce. It's 1 and 2. 1 tablespoon of sugar, 1 tablespoon of mirin, this is optional, about a half tablespoon of minced garlic, 1 tablespoon of sesame oil, a few shakes of black pepper, and a few shakes of sesame seeds. Glove on and just mix. You know, my parents FaceTimed me because it was Thanksgiving in the US and they were showing me the turkey and I was like, ooh, I'm not missing turkey. It's one of those dishes that look very appetizing when you look at it, but when you actually eat it, the taste starts getting very repetitive. And we're gonna just let this sit and marinate, and let's hop to our other ingredients. This is our fresh vegetables for today. Let's start by chopping 3 shiitake mushrooms, thin pieces, and then the onion, chop into thin strips as well. Then 1 full green bell pepper, thin pieces as well. And then about a finger length of carrot, thin strips. All right, simple as that. Oh, and I almost forgot a forearm length piece of spring onion. Next, we're gonna bring a pot of water up to boil. And then this is Korean rice cake. So I actually bought these fresh yesterday, but they're hard now. I put them in the freezer overnight. I was gonna do this recipe yesterday, but we got so busy and got so excited about shipping out Katie's face mask for November. Regardless of whether you're using fresh or take them out of the freezer, we wanna soften them up a little bit. Once it's boiling, we'll take the lid off. And these little buggers, they like to hold hands. They get very sticky. So put in a few squirts of oil. We'll put them in. 1 minute. No holding hands. Please let go. Thank you. All right, the boss says it's time. And now that it's hot, it's perfect time to give these guys some flavor. 1 tablespoon of soy sauce. Put it around. And 1 tablespoon of sesame oil. Mix this around. And now you can smell that nutty plus flavor. So I know you'll be tempted to eat this now, but don't eat it. It's gonna be too salty. Take a large frying pan out and put in some oil. And once your frying pan starts singing, start off with the onions. Give this a good mix. And once the onions turn translucent, we can start adding in our meat. I'm gonna just grab piece at a time so that they don't all clump together. If you put them all at once clumped up, it'll turn into a big meatball. Oh man, even just putting this over some rice would taste so good. And once you lost most of the red in the beef, let's add the carrots. And then we're gonna add a 1/3 cup of water so that it starts developing a little bit of a broth. So now with that water added, you can see a layer of broth on the bottom. Let's make sure our mushrooms get cooked as well. All right, and now once the meat is fully cooked through, our rice cakes. And now at this stage, we do wanna add a little bit more flavor. A tablespoon of oyster sauce, tablespoon of soy sauce, tablespoon of sugar, and finally a tablespoon of honey. Good, get all this beautiful flavor coming together. Oh my goodness. Now let's add our bell peppers, add in the spring onions as well. Just beautiful. We'll turn off the heat. Top this with 1 tablespoon of sesame oil and top it off with some sesame seeds. All right. And here it is. That's the shot. Wow. Amazing, huh? Just a little bit of broth at the bottom and a meal suitable for a king right here. Picked up one of the rice cakes with a piece of beef. Oh my God. Perfect. I mean, perfect balance in flavor. It was really good idea to marinate the tteok and the beef separately. All of them have such good flavor. And many Korean girls, the ones that live in Korea, they love tteokbokki. So if you ever find yourself on a date, and you make them some Gungjung Tteokbokki, guaranteed second date.